New tonight, more pressure on Missouri Senator Josh Hawley. Some Democrats want a Senate investigation into what role the Republican may have played in the January 6th attack on the Capitol. Our political editor, Casey Nolan, reports on the likelihood of any consequences for Hawley.
The violence on January 6th is unquestionable. The cause could be debated for generations. But Thursday, 7 Democratic senators called on the Senate Ethics Committee to investigate whether 2 of their own bear any responsibility: Republicans Ted Cruz of Texas and Missouri's Josh Hawley. Both senators objected to the presidential election results, which the Democrats acknowledged was their right to do. But Cruz and Hawley continued to object after rioters rushed the Capitol trying to overturn the results based on false allegations of fraud. And that, the Democrats say, could amount to putting party over country in violation of the Senate's Code of Ethics. Hawley shot back in a statement saying, in part, Joe Biden and the Democrats talk about unity but are brazenly trying to silence dissent. Missourians, he said, will not be canceled by these partisan attacks.
That's the Hawley response. That's the Trump response.
Also, political scientist and Five on Your Side political analyst Anita Mangan says Hawley's response is a signal to Trump's supporters, just like when he lost a book deal and top donors for supporting the Capitol protest prior to the violence.
Particularly for Senator Hawley to use the language of canceling. He used that language around his book deal. It's language the president has used a lot. The Democrats have had largely the same response about the impeachment and about these investigations, which is that, well, we can't have healing and unity until we have truth and accountability.
Mangan says no senator has been expelled since the Civil War. So could Hawley face real consequences?
I think, you could make an argument that by propagating misinformation about election fraud, that you weren't living up to the highest moral principles or putting country before party. But I think there's lots of instances when politicians don't live up to the highest moral principles or put country before party. And they're not usually censured or expelled from Congress.
Casey Nolan, Five on Your Side.